Hello. The trick to becoming rich or abundant in the area of life where you want to be more abundant or abundant a lot is not actually a trick. It is a four-step process, and we'll talk about each step. Every step is important, and this works very, very fast. If you follow it to the T and you follow the process that I'm going to be talking about right now. So, step number one is you take a pen and paper and you start writing down where in your life, which area of your life you're already very abundant in. So, for example, I'll give you my example. I live in New York City and I live like 2 minutes, feels like 2 seconds from Central Park. That is very important to me, and I feel very abundant for having the ability to be close to something I love the most, which is the park. Why do I love it? Because I like walking meditations, I like hiking, I like being in nature, I like reading, I like to pick up my blanket, go to do some yoga, or read, or meditate, or listen to the music. A lot of what I do in life happens in this park, and I love it. I love that. I love to be in the park. I love access to it whenever I want to, all day long, all night long. And this is where I feel that I'm very abundant. That's one of the things. But I have a whole list of things where I feel like I'm abundant, like the fact that I can dance anytime I want, any day, every day. The fact that I have the time to do the things that I love. The fact that I can wake up whenever I want to because I work for myself. Um, so, what is it for you? Like, you need to really sit down and journal about what is it that you are already very abundant in. That's step number one. Step number two is take a note of how do you feel when you are in that frequency, when you're in that energy. So when I walk in the park or when I'm in the park, I feel very happy. I feel very calm. My nervous system is very calm. I feel like very content. I feel at ease. I'm not thinking about how I am abundant, um, or not thinking about that I have that abundance. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just being in that frequency, in that realm. It's a receiving energy. It's an energy of just being. Okay? So wherever you are abundant in your life, where you're the most abundant, pick one thing and tune into how you are feeling when you are in that energy. You're likely feeling somewhat similar to how I'm feeling when I'm in the park. Step number three, very important step as well. Step number three is to think about where you're not abundant in your life. So, for example, a lot of us are thinking about money and how to have more. A lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck. So maybe that's the thing that you're not abundant in and that you want to call in more abundance of. You don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck. You don't want to be thinking about paying your bills and surviving month to month. Now think about that and think about how do you feel when you are in that frequency, when you're thinking about where you're not abundant in. You're likely feeling anxiety. You're not at ease. You're feeling the lack of. You are You could be desperate, you could be sad, you could be depressed. Any one or all of those things. Scared, fearful. Write down all of those feelings that come up when you're thinking about where you're not abundant. Okay? Final step, step number 4. When you are, and I have videos on this, how to visualize, how to manage. I have other videos in abundance that you can look into. So here I'm just going to talk about the process of the step number 4. When you're meditating and visualizing how to be abundant or calling in the abundance where you are in lack of, tune into the energy of when you were walking in the park. So you cannot, in other words, what I'm saying is you cannot be calling in abundance of, let's say, money from the desperation energy, from the energy of scarcity, from the energy of lack. Because what happens is you're repelling the very thing that you want more of, because your energy is such that is not in alignment with the abundance of money. It's in the alignment of lack of money. So when you're meditating, you're visualizing getting what you want. You need to feel the energy of calm, the energy of ease, the energy of peace, the energy of abundance. And this is the key. Because if you're praying to God or to the universe, please bring me more money, but you're desperate and you're crying, you're pushing it away, dear. You're not calling it in. So the key here is to calling the energy of where you're already abundant in. You know how that feels. The key is to feel as if you already have it, as if you already have the thing that you want, and to let go. So you meditate on this daily and you just let it go. You don't think about it, you don't worry about it, you don't obsess over it. You simply let it be. And you practice. This is a practice. Meditation is a practice. Visualization is a practice. Calling in abundance is practice. It can work very, very fast. I promise you that. But you have to be able to truly tune into that energy and keep on doing it every day. Okay? So that's all I have for today. If you like the video, please comment, please subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to dive into anything deeper. There'll be more videos in abundance. I'll see you soon.